My Jesus, he be making lemonade, lemonade. Nights.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, y'all?
Hold on.
That was so.
I can't
That
hear
was
you.
corny. I'm sorry. That was
Did I do
corny. Can
something?
you hear me? I can hear you. You did something.
What is up, everybody? It's my fault. Hold on. No, you're good. Talk now. Why? Okay,
Hello?
talk now. Okay, there we go. I don't know what the hell's going on with my computer.
You get those new fandangled computers. That's what happens. It's the AI, brother. It's taking over.
Like right before we started, I was like, it sounds a little funny, and then it just like went out. I was like, I didn't hear shit.
He's like, well,
But
that explains it.
yeah, I don't know what
What up?
switched.
What up?
But what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another night with the HVAC Nights. Glad we can all meet here and talk about our work week.
Dude. Let me get mine started. Oh, did I have a fucking week?
Well, let me
just
shout out real quick, Victor.
Oh, go ahead.
Freon,
Give the shout outs, Vic. Freon Leon.
One Man HVAC, Eddie HVAC.
One Man Eddie.
Nasty.
What up?
I saw him in here. You know, all the
Shout
regulars.
out to the bearded
Rhodes.
general.
Rhodes made it. What's up, man?
There he is. Matty boy.
Oh, Jason. I did see
Hello.
that Y that he built.
Gangster.
Really cool. Yeah.
That dude's gonna be an engineer.
Yeah,
I see that guy going places. All right, he's got potential. That guy's got real potential.
Really nice setup, you know. But he obviously does the big stuff.
And he threw all the silver solder on it too,
just to make it
look pretty. Yeah. Bling blang blang blang. Bro.
So
all right.
Go ahead.
Can I get into it? All right. So
I'll just get it right into it.
I'm trying to get this set up to where it doesn't the big. Okay. So I got herniated disc, right? I got two jacked up ones, like everybody's got. What are those things? L5 and the other one. So they're all compressed right now. Well, fucking like Saturday, dude, it started going out, and I was getting like the sciatica shit, and like I couldn't walk. Then Sunday, the kids went back to school. Monday, we had to do some little final tweaking. Dude, I dropped to my knees when we were out shopping and shit. My wife's like, "You better stop. You look like you're on drugs." I'm like, I can't fucking help it. It's like I'm like down and out. So I was out on Monday, Tuesday, and half a Wednesday, bro, and just getting back into it and starting to feel a little normal. But take care of your back, kids. That's the biggest thing. Don't be stupid. Oh my God.
Man.
Don't break your back for this shit. It's not worth it.
Is that something that you've gotten over the years from work or previously?
Previous work probably just made it worse, to be honest. And then like I'll go through spurts where I feel perfectly fine, bro. But this week, bro, I was laid out. I mean, and then I'm just exhausted. Yeah, so
yeah.
How was your week, bro?
Oh, it's rough too, dude. It's 106, 108 here. It's killing me. But yeah, every time I try to show up with the I got it, right? Pick up the compressor, do something with one of the machines, and it's like, no, I like you, I'll be out for like a week.
Dude, I was like, I can't do this, but I went to the hospital. Yeah, I got some shots, got some medicine, so you know. Yo, I think I was watching back some video last week. I did four compressors, a package unit, like, and I'm watching the videos back. I'm like, that's probably where I fucking heard it. And then I did this window unit, but it was like a 18,000. It was like I mean, the bitch was heavy as hell, but it's above my head. It was about 8 feet up, and I had to pull it out to clean it. Drop that bitch down. I was like, maybe that's where I fucked it up. But we just deal with so much heavy stuff, bro, and you just it's miserable. It was miserable, bro.
Yeah, Rhodes is like, I pulled my back a few times. It's usually muscle. Just get the wife to massage it.
Man, they ran the imaging. So like, you got discs in your back. Between your thing, you got little, they call them like jelly donuts, and like when they just kind of compress, then like the jelly comes out and it hits the nerve, and then that's how you get it. I got 2 herniated. It just sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks.
So I feel like I do have a bad back. It's for some reason, like I've never had it checked. I've never had a reason to.
Yeah.
But well, that's a whole other thing. Is like I don't go get checked
Yeah,
out
me
as
neither,
often
bro.
as I should.
That's me. We're all in the same, but I think we all do that shit. But we're getting older too. That's another thing, right?
Yeah, I've just noticed. So what I would try to do is like work out certain do certain workouts, I guess, like for work or for just whatever I need. And I just felt like I had to work out my back because lifting things or even like doing the weights, like my back was a little shaky here and there. So I was like, oh, something's up with it. But it's not like what you have, herniated disc or anything like that. But I've had bad knees. I got a bad back. I got a bad everything.
Yeah, dude. We beat ourselves up. Young, doing dumb shit, BMXing, football, basketball, just jumping off roofs and shit, running from the police. You just do dumb shit as a kid.
Jake, get an epidural shot of cortisone.
Yeah, what'd they give me? They gave me Toradol. And like my stepdad, he used to have to get the shots in his back. I'm like, them needles be all big. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna get some stem cell or something. I don't know.
Rhodes
hair built up in the hips. Damn.
Oh, in his hips, yeah, from old car accident.
Oh yeah, I remember him saying something about that. Yeah. Anyways, man.
If you wake up sore in the morning from your waist lying down, then we have a bad back.
Yeah,
that's me every
we
day.
all just suck. Yo, you know what's worse is like just getting out of bed. Yeah, like you got to roll, and then like I kind of army crawl out that bad boy.
I already do that old man grunt for everything that I do now.
Dude, if you listen to my videos, I'm like, and I'm breathing. I'm like, that is so unnecessary. And then I've been like on a little fitness health kick, bro. So like I've been working out. I'm down some lbs. Dude, I have to send you this photo of like a picture. I haven't even posted that video because like I didn't like the way I looked. Like I was like fat, right? And I'm like, all right. I was like, things gotta change, right? So that's what I was doing. I was getting healthier and shit, and like things were going good. And I was trying to do the deadlifts just to strengthen my back, do some T-bar rows and stuff. It did pretty good, but just out of nowhere, it hurt. Take care of yourselves, man. And the ass cheeks going up from driving. Eddie, you ain't lying, bro. You get it though. You drive far, don't you?
I'm used to it, but if it's like a 4 or 5, because we have some that are like 3 hours, that's when I'm like, I can't even like stand. I can't feel my legs. I can't do any of that. He's like, and people look at me. I think even my girlfriend or my family, my dad or whoever I'm working with, when we go out of town for those trips, even if it's like a 45 minutes, I'm like, give me a second. I need to crawl out of the van and to stretch out my legs and my hips hurt, my knees hurt, all that.
God, I did yoga for a little bit a few years ago, and it helped. I just didn't want to do it. I mean,
well, like that.
I should start doing it.
Yeah, it's just hard because like we do, and I wanted to talk about it when Rhodes was here, like the whole content stuff because of the situation that he was in. But I wasn't feeling good that week. But that was a great show. If you guys didn't watch, we had Rhodes on.
Yeah, that's right.
A couple weeks ago, and y'all did great. He did a great job filling in to be our third man that week.
Did. Yeah,
but
shout out. Speaking of third man, where's Kurt, bro? Have you seen Kurt lately?
No, I haven't.
Oh, all right.
I hear he's out there
If
somewhere.
anybody's seen Kurt, let us know. Somebody let us know. We ain't heard from Kurt. We tried texting
It's
him.
funny because I just got another comment about him. Where's he at?
He's working late tonight. Him and Riley.
But the whole thing is like, even what we do as content creators, because I've taken it serious this year. I've seen your channel do. You're like at 15K, aren't you?
We're moving. Finally,
it's moving
getting a nice,
really well. Yeah, man.
So,
but it just doesn't just happen, right? It's like all the time we put into it, it's like an extra job. So for me,
it is
lately, it's like I got my day job, trying to run the business, trying to implement the new guys in, still having to run calls. I made that joke already in one of my videos that I recorded. I'm like, I thought I was going to work less. I'm working more. We have so many calls, and the heat wave finally came in and all that. I'm like, damn, dude, like I can't keep up. And all that, and I'm like, when do I have time to work out? I tried,
Facts.
and I can do it for like a week or two, and then I fall off.
What I was doing, bro, and I did pretty consistent. Like I was like, I was like 205, and we've talked about it here, but like now I'm down to like 185. But it's been a stagnant like the past month because work's been retarded, right? And then I work out in the garage, and that's just,
it's hot,
ridiculously hot. It's so hot, bro. Like I got a mini split, like to put it, but I'm in a rental, so obviously. But I was like, I'll do it. I don't care. I'll take it out, and fix it. But I'm like, we'll wait it out. It'll get cool here in the next couple months, and just be back on the grind. Just stay good on like dieting, and at least get like 3 days in. You know what I mean? I was doing like a nice 5, and I was feeling good.
Oh, I know. I was trying to do that too. And then I started telling myself, if you can do 2 to 3, maybe.
Dude, yeah, you're just you're like, good. That's good, right? Like, just pump yourself up. Like, you're like,
I did something.
Bullshit. Because what really got me, bro, is my neighbor. He's a nurse, and homie every day gets up at fucking 4 o'clock. He runs 3 miles. He works out until, I don't know what time, 5:30 or whatever. And then he goes and works a 12-hour shift. And then sometimes he'll come home and he'll do some more cardio. I'm like, if this mother can do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just making excuses because I wake up at 6:30. I could get up earlier. But what I was doing is I was coming home from a long day and doing it.
Well, before,
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, before I preferred working out in the evening or later, and I'm too tired from being in the sun all day. So
yeah,
I don't like being a morning. I don't like being a morning person, but I need to start my day with that.
That's right.
Yeah,
facts.
That's the only way.
Yeah, my thing is too, I like pre-workout, but like I use a non-stim one, so I don't got any of the caffeine, which is good, so I can use it at night. But I don't want to do it in the morning because I enjoy my coffee. But I could use my coffee as my pre. It's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't gotten back into all that. Like I used to work out. We used to play sports. I had buddies, that worked out and did all that. So yeah, I used to do the pre-workout, what is it, creatine, like all the crap that they would take.
Yeah. All the shit, bro.
And I haven't gotten back into it. Maybe that's what I need. I don't know, to get me in the mood to do it, because right now it ain't happening.
I'm getting on that TRT. Everybody else on TRT. I mean, I'm just gonna do it. All the entrepreneurs on YouTube and all that shit. All these business owners are all jacked because they're all on steroids. I'm like, well, maybe I'll just start that too, and then I'll be successful. You know what I mean? You don't see like tell me a successful person out there on all these entrepreneur. What the heck am I? I'm trying to say entrepreneurs are out there that are just like fat, sloppy, and gross, or you know what I mean, or just skinny and dweeby. Like they're all juiced out of their heads because they're like, oh, you got to dedicate the time to work it out. It's like, shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's funny because then they all go on a rant. Because I remember Liver King was one, and there was a few others.
Oh God, yeah.
They're like, I don't take anything. It's all natural. It's this or
Mm-hmm.
that. Then they have something to sell, and it's like, oh, it's because I take this or I use this, and then like it comes
Yeah,
out later that it was all BS.
it is, man. Everybody that you think, you know, it's just funny. But you got any notes for this week, bro? You got anything good? Oh,
Kind of, but I need to get through the
okay. One
comments.
more
They're
right there.
chatting away.
Ooh, I need to do something, right? I really want to make like a very cinematic style like video vlog of like working at not work doing like a job. You know what I mean? Like a day in the life, but like very cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've been rearranging what I'm using, and
oh, that's right. Did you?
I I put away the Action 5 Pro, and I bought
Okay.
I think I told you about a rig for my Pocket 3.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my main one for work.
Mm-hmm.
I have the magnet on it. You can stick it to whatever. Just
Yeah.
so it looks better. And we're going to see how that goes. I was editing some stuff that I recorded on that little Insta 360
360
man,
Go 3 or
Go
something.
3S.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually looks pretty good. So I might use that one instead for like the point of view. But I'm going to stick to the
Yeah.
Pocket. And then I made a huge purchase of a real camera. So we'll see how that goes. I got to learn how to use the camera now.
Let's go. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun, dude. It got when I bought that Sony, I was just like, this is just too much for me. You know what I mean? It's like
It is.
dial in your exposure, get your shutter speed where it needs to be. Make sure you know what I mean. You got that 180
Well,
rule because you can't have it too
yeah.
high.
Well, that's why I bought like
You know.
a very user friendly. And I'm gonna leave everything on auto, and I'll figure it out later. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're not cheap. The lens was
I want like
expensive.
yeah, they get you. I want an FX30 or like this. Was it the other one, Alpha like A7S3? But they're just
Yeah, because
what are we even talking about?
everybody always says to get like because Sony and I don't know if it's Canon or somebody, they make like content creator cameras, right? Point and
Mm-hmm.
shoot. They don't take lenses or anything like that. I just never like the way they look. I'm like, my phone looks better than those, and those are the real cheap ones. So I was like, no,
Yeah.
I have to get a good one. Had to do a little researching, so we'll see. Because I got some things to use it for, and oh yeah, reliable tech. When it slows down, I will be back on that channel.
Yeah,
I have that
right. There
other
we go.
I have that other tech
You
channel, and
did.
I want to do. Oh, but I'm gonna probably have a new studio at some point. So waiting for things,
Facts, bro.
waiting it out. It's just hard to do everything in this little corner that I'm in right now. And I'm not going to use a garage right now because it's like 100 degrees in there.
It's not happening. Probably 120, 130 in there.
Yeah, screw that. What were we talking about? Oh, I did
Cameras.
have. Well, yeah, but I don't think anybody wants to hear about cameras. I got new cameras. Try them out. What was I going to say? Somebody brought up thermostats. That was part of a call that I had this week. I did
Mm-hmm.
another one. I think I've talked to you in somewhere. Cold spots, hot spots in these strip malls that
Yeah.
are, I think they're converted to restaurants, and then they like slap in an oven here, pizza oven, whatever, and an exhaust, and it's like, well, it's never keeping up. So we've always had to go in
Yeah.
and balance everything. I'm like, this is not working, and we put in thermostats. I wanted to ask the chat
Ouch.
what they would recommend, because the thing with me is I need sensors. So I need they always have them in the office, and I need remote sensors to put around the building. That's the only way it works. And my supply house just doesn't really have options for that.
So what I use for residential anyways with people with sensors, I'm big on I like the EcoBees. Oh, the nests are decent. The
This
corner
little
beam.
corner made me.
That's who you are, bro. You can't change it.
Well, I'm not changing it. I just want a different place for the other stuff.
That's right. That's right. It's gonna get there. Um The Ecobee has a good one though. I think that to me, out of all the like the smart stats from those type of brands, that's what I use. But there's probably people that know a little bit
Well, I
more
just
in
don't know if
probably
there's.
your space.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, because I think Refrigeration Devil just mentioned Red Link, but they are. I want to say those are the crazy expensive ones.
Oh yeah, the Red Link
Because
was.
I had to
We used to
replace
use those
two,
a lot.
and
Mm-hmm.
from what I remember, I think they were like $400 our price, or
And you're just like, no
maybe I'm
sir.
thinking. Yeah, like with the sensor, I think I have to look it up again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, what the hell am I going to charge my customer? Because they're going to be like, oh, why do we need this?
I don't. I mean, you do, but you don't. Yeah, no, that's funny. We went to a pizza joint. This dude, he had it. It was a brand new unit. Ended up adding an extra like big ass pizza oven. He's like, it's not cool in here. I'm like, bro, you added this, no additional exhaust. He like scooted the other oven over and then like try to get the other one like in the middle of the exhaust. I was like,
Yeah.
that's just your problem, dude. You know.
So Rhodes has a Honeywell T10 with a sensor in every room.
There you go. There you go. You got it. You know what I just picked up today?
What?
The Honeywell Focus. It might be a Focus 2000 or 5000S. It's got like huge big old display and it's Wi-Fi. It's like gonna be perfect for old people, bro. It's gonna be like a basic thermostat, but it's got all the capabilities of a nice newer thermostat. Because people are like, I just want the button that goes up and down
Yeah.
and the screen to be red. You know. And I've just had bad luck with the T6s.
Which ones are those the bad ones? The T6? I always get them confused because they have so many damn numbers.
They do. That's the one I've had the worst experience with, I guess. We still install them though. Don't get me wrong.
T10. Okay, so I didn't get the T10. I don't know where I had seen that one. We went with the T9s. They look identical.
T9er.
Yeah, T9. And it had the room sensor because my supply house doesn't have crap when it comes to what do you call it? Sensors? Oh yeah. Rhodes sent it over. He has like priority rooms and everything. 70s, 71. Living room's kind of high, 75.
He's like, can't be doing it.
But we use the T9s because I was able to pick them up at Home Depot and Lowe's, and then we just popped them in.
So that's all she wrote. Pop schmake.
Yeah, I went back to follow up today. Everything's perfect. I was like, great. You know, they're happy. We solved it. Those were $200 thermostat and sensor. Just, you know, obviously do a little upcharge, and it's not that bad.
Plus your 300 hours of late or $300 per labor hour. I'm just that's a $750 thermostat, bud.
See, like Matt, T10 works good enough for what it is, but there's a ton to be desired from all these thermostat platforms, and that's my problem right now is trying to pick one to stick with because oh yeah, he's like T9 is the Home Depot version of T10. That's all I could find. I couldn't find the other ones. Because the problem with me over the past few years is we've tried different brands. So like all of our customers have like a different thermostat in each location. I don't have like a unified, you know, style yet. Yeah. And it's because like a lot of them need multiple stages, sensors, you know, all that stuff. And it's like I don't really care. Like that T9 one. And I'm pretty sure the T10 is the same. It has all that Wi-Fi and like all the stuff that I guess residential you would need. Like the homeowner can use the app and the home, like a lot of stuff that I don't need. I need more like installer options and like setting restrictions and, you know, maybe a passcode and, you know, all that other stuff. And it didn't have any of that, but I was like, it has the sensors. They're happy. I mean, the other problem is I don't like to use too many anything with a big touch screen because they will break it. Because if it's out
Yeah.
there, everybody's touching it. Managers, the
Yeah.
cook might go in there and be like, "Hey, it's too hot. Let's lower this thing." And they break them real easy.
Yeah. Yeah. This ain't gonna work. It just won't work.
Yeah, they'll keep lowering it. It's hot in the building. They'll just keep lowering it, and they'll call you at the end of the day. Hey, it didn't work.
We think, you know why it didn't work, dumbass. Man, I was
If you have extra wires on your thermostat, well, we really don't. Thermostat wire, you can run a wire sensor on the return below the economizer. Yeah, we could. But typically I don't.
I used to see a lot in commercials. People drop the like stats inside the
return,
like return and stuff. Yeah.
What do they call those? There's a name for that.
Okay.
A return stat? I don't know.
Not real familiar. I would see. I'm like, what the? Well, there's your problem, bud. I can't control it. I'm like, yeah.
I was gonna say that's when you don't want them to mess with it at all.
So I was like, okay, there it is. I've seen that a few times. The one I was working on today, bro, is this big 20-tonner. And to get up on the roof, you got to get up on the roof of the office, climb up it, then get on this secondary roof, walk about 100 yards across the building, take the ladder with you to get over to get on this other 4-foot section of the building, then walk another 100 yards. I'm like, this is why I don't do commercial, bro. It's stupid. You know what I mean? And then it's, it's got the VFD in this shit. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on with the thermostat downstairs and all the smoke detectors wired in series. And then it's got that AquaGuard freaking float sensor. I'm like, this is complete horse shit, bro. I was so pissed. And
I get like that
like
too.
My back. Oh my God. I'm like, this is why I don't do it. And this one had like 3 hornets nest in it or wasps nest.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. The original call was back June 11th. I went there because the float switch had failed and the thermostat failed. So I jumped it out, bypassed. I said, this is on a storage unit, by the way. So this needs to be done immediately or it's going to start leaking down below on the units. We don't want to ruin people's... Well, guess what happened about 3 days ago? They called, hey, it's leaking. Inside my summary on my CRM, I was like, needs to be done immediately. You know what I mean? I was like, and I took videos. I was like, that's why having a good CRM is clutch, bro, where you can upload your videos, your photos, a summary, and you can directly invoice these people and yep, jobber. You can email them suckers and they can't say nothing. Like they can't be like, oh, this is on you. But like, I told you this was gonna happen. And then so what I did come to find out is like the curb is compromised on one side.
Oh,
so
yeah.
The pan is and that's why
I've
I was
seen
like
that a lot lately.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why. And then I was talking about with those curves. I was telling the boys. I was like, "Yo, it's like people just gonna throw curves on top to curves." They're like, "You can't do that." I was like, "People do it, bro."
Well, in my area, it's common. It's so
funny.
stupid. And then my dad looks at it. And my dad doesn't do HVAC, and he's like, because like that one I sent you, it's like
yeah.
It extends out and then it reduces. And you look at it, and you're like, what if we just didn't have any of them? You probably would have just fit right on the roof
right
there.
on top, bro.
So I don't know.
Man.
I don't know what these people are thinking. And that one specifically because it originally had a train, like they've always had train. So like,
yeah,
there would be nothing to change. Yeah,
dude. Well, see that. So that's the shitty part. We got this big. I told you, we got that 610-ton job coming up. And it's all Daikin for Daikin, 480 we're putting in. Well, they just changed the blueprint of the Daikins to like, so we had to get all new curb or all new adapters made. So it's just like, it couldn't just be like, boop, boop.
Yeah.
I got to spend the extra like, $1,500 or so on the curbs or you know what I'm saying?
For that reason, I do try to match them up as best as I can.
Yeah.
I try to.
That's why I was like, bro, I was like, this is gonna be easy peasy, Daikin, and they went ahead. I think it was December they changed the footprint. It's like, damn.
Yeah, because we've been out. That was another one too. We got outbid on that one. we've been outbid on other ones, and then I go back and it's like the weirdest. Like they had to make it work because they bought something that they wanted to use, whether it was cheaper or their brand specifically. Like we don't have any like brand loyalty. I will use Daikin because it's cheaper if they want a cheap option. But we'll get them
Mm-hmm.
train carrier. Like we did a Ream unit that was really nice too. RTUs, and it's whatever I think is best for that place. If they let me
Yeah.
decide, and I'm like, this is this one is like the minimal. You know, you don't need anything extra. You don't have to pay anything extra. You don't need to do all this other stuff. It's like for like, or it's exactly the same. Footprint and everything.
Yeah.
And then we get outbid because there's somebody cheaper, and they have to do all these modifications, and then it looks like shit.
Bro didn't even need to, like you said, didn't even need to do the modifications. Like you could have made a whole lot more money, bro, if you didn't even add that in.
And the other thing is
Uh,
some of these also try to use whatever they had. There was one location that we had to, I forgot the story. Like we didn't want to do it because they were like,
mm-hmm.
"Hey, we ordered these AC units for this location, but you condemned one over
Can
on the
you
other side of town. Can you put those over there?" I was like, "It's not the same tonnage. Like, what the hell you want me to do?"
yeah.
Somebody else did it,
Yo.
and they have
I
it
got
now.
it.
So,
I got this. I got this job, and I got this unit and storage that we took out of our old warehouse, and you get that shit all the time. You're like, "Oh,
oh yeah,
we could look
that's what it
at it and see if
was.
it's possible." Yeah,
That's what it
you're
was.
like,
They had ordered them, and they just didn't use them for some reason, or they took a while, and they were sitting in storage, and they had us go out and like look at them. I'm like, these are not the same whatsoever. And they're like,
like
they just give you that
it's
look
got a
like,
compressor and a fan in it, don't it?
make it work. Yeah.
Like, yeah, yeah. Like we got to take some walls out, or make the room smaller, one or the other. Figure something out.
Let me see if I can pull it up. There you go. This is the one that I'm talking about.
That's the one, bro. That's so funny. That's so funny.
I know I've
Oh,
shown this before, but maybe my new viewers haven't seen this. This is a bid that we lost, I think, or maybe we didn't even bid on it. I don't remember what happened. I remember the unit there, and the unit before that was not very old. I was so confused as to why it was even changed out. And they're like, yeah, it's been changed and this and that. So I was like, what? I went up to the roof just to look, and that's what I saw.
you're like, all right, bet. I can do better. Man.
Look
And
at
it
that
just
beauty.
makes you wonder, bro.
And I posted this, and I kept
That-
having to, and I kept having to answer comments like, "This is not mine. I didn't do it. I'm just showing you something I found."
oh, yo, people just don't get it sometimes. They're like, you like just got to clarify the shit out of it. Yeah, that's funny. They're like, wow,
How hard is
this
it to
Butte Clark.
measure the roof curb? My dad
Yo,
even does these estimates sometimes, and he doesn't even do HVAC. He knows how to do the curbs and everything.
my God, it's just getting that layout for that joint so it'll marry back up. That you're. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah,
And I
I
was
was
so
telling the
pissed,
old boy George
and I was so pissed because I had
what.
to get a ladder to reach some of the components.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're like this is I would yeah, not working on it, not fucking doing it, bro.
I was
Dude,
so
okay,
pissed.
so that 20 tonner was a freaking carrier, and what pissed me off the most is you literally got to take off almost all the damn panels to access the panel you need to get to because it's recessed over. Like
Okay.
just one panel on it. Oh, I was so pissed, bro. It's stupid as fucking design. I'm sorry. Like some people love Carrier, but it's a Weather King maybe or something. Weather Guard. I don't know. From 2019, I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever had to deal with. It's like 40 screws.
Well,
It's like,
I had a call too, and I was gonna talk about it next week, but I had a Daikin, and like they work great. It's easy to work on the compressors, anything outside. It's easy to get to the contactors, all those components. But if you got to get in the blower, if you got to get in the evaporator, it's like 100 screws, and
You're just like,
some they do have some of those interlocking panels too. So I even did a video recently, like the job I had the other day, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that one apart. I'm already tired. I'm like, I'm just gonna take the little supply or return panel on the side off so I can like kind of look inside. And that one had also it had a drain pan that overfilled. Now, when it overfilled, it gets into this little pocket underneath, and there's no access to it whatsoever. I could kind of see it.
None.
And it just, when you turn the system on, the blower motor makes it blow out inside and cause a leak. And I was like, dude, how the hell did we get to this? And I was like, we're going to have to take apart the whole damn side panel and the top of it just to get that water out. It sucked.
Yeah. It's a weather maker. It was a weather maker.
But we see this a lot, dude.
That's funny. Yeah. See, I'd walk up on that show. I'm like, I'm not, why am I here?
No, I'm just,
So.
I'm surprised, but not surprised whenever I walk up to those, those bids that we lost. And I saw another one.
But bro, like when I texted you, it's like Train, they want you to have that storefront, you know what I mean? They got to make sure you're legitimized or some bullshit. And then they're selling to people that do that shit.
Hey, they wanted you to be able to see it from the street.
That's what it was. Yeah, like, hey, can you get that a little bit higher for me? It's my prized possession.
Dude, it's wild. Well, people always say it's the wild west in general. When you get these bids and quotes that you have to do, it's like you never know what these people are. You never know what they're capable of or what they're not.
That's so funny. Yeah, like I can do it. For 50,000 less, sold.
I need to look for the other ones. I told you I have a few pictures of different ones. The other one was in the same area.
That's.
I think if I can find it, I'll pull it up. What do you call it? Rhodes had asked, as a business owner, what brand do you install and make the most on?
So I mean, we still install Rude as our primary source because that's who our distributors, who our boys at Tropic. Shout out to the boys at Tropic Supply in Orlando. We get our best deals from. We have the same markup for everything, so like generally our margins are going to be exactly the same. And then our install labor rate is exactly the same. So it doesn't really matter as long as you price your job so where you're going to make the same margins. Like the revenue doesn't matter. I don't care about revenue as much as I care about profit. So that's what we sell. That's our go-to system.
And for me, as far as like commercial work, it's Daikin. Although I used to hate them, the ones that they have now, the newer models are better. It's just that one weird issue where the drain pan overfilled. So now I got to keep an eye out for that because it goes into this weird little pocket. But they've been actually pretty good. I haven't had issues with callbacks or bad issues with them. If they want something better, then obviously we offer Train and Carrier. But those are usually the ones that we offer. But they have to pay a premium. I mean, we make the same either way.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. It's like, look, I'm going to get you a better price on this system. I can get this system for $3,500 or something. Whereas, like, if I'm not even a Train or Carrier guy, Train's only going to sell me a 14.3 SEER, nothing more. Carrier, generally, they're only going to sell as Bryant, and they're still going to be marked up. So, I just tell them that, and some customers have gone that route, and that's fine. Sometimes we'll sell some Grand Air or something too, whatever. We do sell Goodman.
Yeah, and we have a What's the other one? Is it Coleman? The other brand?
Mm,
I've never sold those, but like I think one customer has like a huge roof. They have like a lot of systems, and somebody was replacing them, and I don't think they liked that brand, so they were like, "Please don't sell us that brand." And then
yeah,
they did have a Daikin, but they were like, "Oh, they weren't very happy with the previous company and the installs and all that, so like they were
facts.
trying to get a good units and installs going forward. So they've trusted us with it, and they specifically asked for like carrier. So I was like, yeah, we can do that. They didn't want to have like a bad experience again.
For sure. And sadly, you know, that happens. Oh
Here's
shit.
here's the my other favorite. So I get up
You
on the
can't make
roof.
that up.
I get up on the roof, right? So I'm on the first section. There's another little section. I would have loved to have seen the install on this one.
Dude. Just get it running, bub.
Like for one,
Man.
how like I don't understand it. I don't even
How?
understand
Yeah.
why there's an opening there, like for a unit,
It just
and then to
it's like yeah.
put one much larger with the curb adapter. I'm like, imagine
That joint is
replacing, because that side is what you're working on right there. You're gonna need an extension ladder to get to the compressors, the contactors,
nah,
the blower motor, the
ain't doing
belts,
it.
all that.
You can suck a bag of you know what after that.
They had to run two P traps right there just to make the run.
That's hilarious, bro.
And
That really is funny.
I'm just thankful that that's not my customer. I'm the
Yeah.
neighbor right there. I was just like looking around, and I was like, I had to do a double take. I
Here
was
I
like,
am.
holy crap.
That's hilarious. Like
So that's
I
why I was
mean,
telling
I
you,
hope I could find some things.
it's common here.
Like just put it there, bro. It'll work. Just get it running. Yeah, that's sketchy as shit, bro. A load bearing wall right there,
So
bud. We're
the
good.
so and it looks crooked. I don't know, but
Yeah.
the first one I was telling you, you need a little ladder to get up to see everything. This one you're gonna need like an extension to get on that one.
Oh my God. No, I'm good.
But those
That's
are
another
the
thing, bro. Like
bids that
the
we lose, stuff like that. That
yeah,
one
every
not.
time, and you're just like
Yeah, that
specifically.
one, not in particular, but like most of the ones that I've come across, it's like, it's a cut. We deal with the same customer, so
I was gonna say,
if
but
I don't,
somebody lost a bid to that one.
yeah, I was like, if I don't hear back, and then all of a sudden they have a new unit, I was like, oh okay, and then you see it, and it's like, shit.
You're like, bro, this is why. This is why.
And then
What are we gonna
they
do,
call you for the service on it.
dude? Facts, and that's all we can do. We're just here. We had, I think I talked about this like a couple weeks ago or a month. A guy called. I quoted him. He had a leak in the evap, so I was like, all right, look, we can gas and go, or we can get you a new evap. He was like, nah, just gas it up. Cool. Called me like 2 months later. Hey, same issue. I was like, all right, cool. You gas and go, or you want a new system? He's like, gas and go. I was like, all right, because the thing was, I don't know, 15 years old. And so it was a 5-ton system that I quoted him for, did the load calc, yada, yada, yada. Goes with another company. They put, I think he said it was a 3.5-ton. Calls me back. He goes, I just want to make sure that what they put in is the right size. I was like, I already quoted you a 5-ton, bro. Like, there's no need for me to come back. You know what I mean?
So what was the original one?
There was a leak in the evap. So he just
No,
opted
but
for 2 gas and goes. What do you mean? Oh, it was a 5-ton system.
and
I
they put a
mean,
3.5.
yeah. And I'm
Oh
like,
shit.
bro, I bidded you what you was supposed to be bid for. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rhodes for hooking me up with whatever that software. I use that one. It's just easy. I think it's like Energy System Designs or something.
Oh man,
Real quick and intuitive.
yeah, I have a video, I think this week, where I explain some of the issues because we've had nothing but like duct, like I mentioned earlier, like a lot of AC issues, but like duct issues and balancing and hot spots, cold spots. And I made the comment, I was like, I don't normally do, like, I don't like to do duct design or air, whatever, building science, all that, like you're talking about. Cause
Manual
I just,
D's and J's and
yeah,
B's
cause I
and
just,
D's and E's.
yeah, cause usually I just
Sorry.
fix it and it's already, it's already
Hmm.
been installed and I want to trust who installed it. But lately, oh my,
Yeah.
like, I get there and I'm like, yeah, I realize after like doing a whole walkthrough, like this is not set up right. So I've been thinking, I made a comment in that video, like maybe I should get into that side of things just to fix everybody's, design and stuff because it's a mess. Especially at
Oh,
one
dude.
customer, they're all like installed wrong,
Oh, yeah.
oversized,
Well,
undersized.
it's funny. Ever since I've been using it more often and like showing to people, like I feel like I lost bids because they're like, I tell them the size it needs to be and it's just not adequate for what's there or inadequate. And they're like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this literally just spits out the data that you need. And we had one recently where, man, I don't even know if I'll tell this will be a story for another time. It's not me, but it's the business side. Anyways, hold on. Like, no, I'm just saying it wasn't me. We had a technician by the name of Q go out, looked at a job for whatever reason, bid him for like a 2.5 ton. Turns out the house needed a like 4 ton. Like this was like 2 years ago, bro. And like then they started calling and yeah, and we're swapping it out. Like, but I don't know what was looked at or what wasn't looked at. I'm pretty sure the original unit was a 3.5, but it did the low calc and it came out to 48,000 BTUs. So like,
Hmm.
bro, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody goes by, and I mean, if Tim DiStagio was here, he'd give us a whole rundown and lecture because everybody goes by like the square foot rule or like there's all these like rule of
Mm-hmm.
thumbs, and it's like, oh, you need this, or they just look around like, oh, you need this, or whatever it is, and that's what gets installed.
I've been guilty of that. Like generally, if someone's like, "My house is 3,000 square feet." Okay, to me, you're gonna need a 5 ton, right? At least, so, but you
Yeah,
still do your load calcs on it or something, or something that's comparable to what's there. If they haven't had issues with cooling capacity or heating capacity, but they're experiencing an issue where there's a massive failure, that's going to be expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah,
all right, so 5 tons of air has always been good. 3.5 tons been good. The only difference is when you're upgrading these things. I mean, you got to look at the ducts.
oh
You
yeah,
know, some of these ducts. The old previous owner to this company, they installed a lot of those inverters that you see me working on, but they never changed the ducts, and I've had two catastrophic failures because the ducts were way too small. And if they're just not installed properly, dude, it's it's a problem.
yeah. There was a guy on TikTok that I had seen, but like how people are in the comments. He's one of those that does do like the calculation and looks at the duct and looks like at everything. And then he's like,
Hmm.
this is your problem, or this is what caused this to go out, or whatever. It's like the airflow, right? And everybody's like making fun of him, like, quit being extra, like you're doing too much and this and that. And I'm like, I
Like,
wanted
bro,
to
it's just a
learn,
capacitor, dog.
but I was like, I want to learn more about that. So I've looked into it, but even this year especially, but I've seen it in the past couple of years, like it's really like our ducts here is really an issue. Like that's been a big problem for us. And telling the customer like, hey, it's not done right. Do you want to address it?
And you know what the biggest comeback on that one it always is but it's been like that forever. That don't mean it's been right forever. You just think it's been right because that's what you're used to. You've like compromised your comfort levels for this.
Oh, I know, man. I was like, we could get it
That was a
working so much better, but okay.
I had that issue with the last company I worked at. The dude was like, "It's been running like that for 5 years." I'm like, "Yo, this shit is like way overcharged." He's like, "Yeah, but it's never been." I'm like, "I'm telling you, that's the issue we're facing." Well, go ahead and recover some, and fucking recovered it. It was Gucci Poochie, bro. Unless they like secretly had someone come in and just gas it up. But
Probably.
just because it's been running like that for 5 years doesn't mean it's been running right for 5 years. It's funny,
No,
you know.
and that was another thing when like I had that whole issue with that guy that came in on that walk-in freezer I was working on. I was like, that the box is deteriorating. I have to kind of manipulate, because I've done that with other systems just to get them by. I'm like, you can manipulate the the TXV or the refrigerant, the superheat, whatever,
To get it
to
where you want it to
run
be.
but it's not, it can't stay like that. Like it's gonna
Yeah.
start failing or whatever. Because I haven't done it recently, but back in the day, I would have to flood compressors or starve them or
Mm-hmm.
do something just to get it colder in the space or wherever we were trying to work on. And I'm like, this is not a permanent fix. I was like, we need to address everything else, but you can do that, or you can overcharge it or undercharge it. I've done
Mm-hmm.
things in the past where it's
Everything.
like temporary fixes.
Still do
Yeah.
that shit, bro. Like just gas that motherfucker all the way up. Like I don't, you know what? We got an airflow problem, but my saturation is too low, and you don't want to do anything. Let me just.
Yeah.
It might cause damage to your valves or something, but here we are.
You can. Yeah.
You know.
What's up, Tito?
Oh, he made it! Shout out, Teats.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You probably stuttered. Yo. Matter of fact, now that you mention it, that's fun. Damn it! I should have used that one. That was good.
I had done a poll on Instagram really quick. And what are you paying, or what are you seeing R54B going for?
I think it's like 820, 827.
That's pretty average. I think mine, I checked, but see, here's the thing. We're August. They had predicted everything would be back to normal by this time.
Yeah, they did.
But I do think it's somewhat true. But do you think they're going to bring down the price?
But
Because
like,
I'm not seeing a shortage as much anymore.
no. And the funny thing is, I mean, I think it should
has
buff
to.
out. I mean, because it was peaking at 1200. You know what I'm saying? So it's came down pretty considerably.
I did a poll.
But what is it? What did I
So
say?
I asked what everybody was paying, right? So I think average is like 8. I checked my supply house. They do have it. They have like, it says over 100 tanks or whatever, but they're not
Okay.
bringing the price down. It's still 850 for me.
Oh yeah, go figure.
So everybody was saying 830, 700, 600. Someone said a shit
Oh.
ton. Yeah, the 600 was like the only low one, I think. 1,000, 850, 900, 845, 750, 870, 850, 725. Another $1,000 answer.
Yeah.
Oh, 630. Was that lower? No. Well, that's one of the low ones. So I
What was
just
it,
don't
like
get it.
450 when it first came out, I think, something like that, or like 350. It's all
Well,
money, dog. Like it is what it is, I noticed Ty was
never
out there
coming
and
down.
Ty was up there in Washington a couple weeks ago, up
Oh,
in
yeah.
DC. I was like, I wonder, is he going to Congress, bro? Is he lobbying this shit right now? I was like, somebody's going to do it.
Well, I guess there are
wow.
shortages in some areas. My supply house has it. I haven't inquired. I'm trying to avoid it right now. I do not need to pay $1,000 for a tank right now.
We had to buy 2 tanks. We had a
Recently?
20-ton. Oh my god, dude! Did I go over this last week? Yeah, I did. Yeah, so we got that 20-ton split system put in, right? So, but it was a big bitch, and they come dry. You know what I'm saying? We technically, yeah. So, yeah, it was. So we had to buy 2 freshies. We had a third on hand that we just had. Man, but
Modern Comfort just sticks to R32.
I don't blame him. That's why, like, I've been very forthcoming with customers about the 454 and the 32 differences, especially, you know,
Do you remember? Only
I
because he
probably
hasn't
lost jobs
posted
that way.
in a while. Is it World of H? No. Which is the one? Is it World of HVAC?
Word of advice,
No.
you know him?
I know who that one is.
World of HI. Is that the kid with the tattoos?
He has one sleeve, I think, and then he
Yeah,
sells those
yeah,
cards.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah. Yep.
Okay, he hasn't posted in a while, but I had seen a video where he was talking about it, and he's like, the only issue is that he's seen a lot of those companies that buy up
Yeah.
um, all the other ones, and they still
Private
run.
equities. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. And he's like, the only bad thing is they're all 454B, and they have scare tactics to tell everybody R32 sucks, R32 will damage your system, R32 this and that. So he was trying to combat that because he's like, every time I try to offer an R32 system, because that's what he deals with, the
Mm-hmm.
customers are scared because of all these other companies that have already badmouthed it. So, I mean, there's that too. I thought that was interesting.
I do. I give them the rundown. I'm like, look, the truth is, I said 32's been around for decades. Like, it's been what the world's been using. It's tried and true. It's been implemented. It's good. I said, this new shit, we just don't know. I said, go ahead.
No, Vinny brought up R54B compressors going out. That is exactly what that guy said too. He's like, I've actually had to replace them within the month. You know, them going
Well,
out.
I mean, I did the video, brand new unit, bro.
That's crazy.
2 hours that joint ran and died. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm telling customers that I'm like, just so you know, I said, but this is where it comes back to um my guys at Tropic, had us a condenser that day. You know what I'm saying? So
Refrigeration Devil, WWHVAC, I think has talked about it too, but the one I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure it's World of HVAC.
it's the white kid, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the difference. Can we just say like
Let me screen share. Well, we don't need his video playing. Oh my god.
oh,
This
you
guy.
son of a gun.
This guy. So he's like, I'm
Yeah.
frustrated with A2L and private equity. So that's a video I had seen. A World of
Okay.
HVAC. And yeah. Was there anything else that you were talking about?
No, I was talking about the same thing that Modern or somebody just mentioned about the terrible compressor situation. So I know there's like a new way of doing like releasing the refrigerant and all that type of shit too. Yeah, dude, it's just again, we're just being guinea pigs to it. So I was like, maybe let it balance out, but
I think somebody made that reference. Like we're just guinea pigs because of that.
yeah.
This whole fiasco.
Yeah. No, Jason's right. You
And
know,
that's one of the
it's
points that
just
he made in the video too. It's like there's R32 in it. So what does that say when they bash R32, you know?
exactly. Like, yeah, so what's that 1234 doing for you then, bud? You know, it's like we're over here on some bullshit right now, forever chemical or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, and I just tell people like full transparency. It's just a money grab, you know.
Oh, the whole
But I,
well, in general, you do have to wait for it to on startups and stuff at least because of the 454. There's been a whole bunch of talk about that too. Like it's not like there's a wait period to get the
yeah,
your
I don't know
readings.
what was done or what wasn't done, but oh no, he's talking about like he releases that joint,
Yeah.
lets it all settle in the system before startup. No, I mean I don't know what happened. Hopefully people do that. We'll see other thing. Damn, what was I gonna say? Oh no, Ty would brought that up. Like people were saying like 2 hours to get that joint
Well, that's
to
what
where
he
they
had heard. Yeah.
like that's crazy. Gas and go
Or
bye.
Or it looks bad and you adjust things and then like hours later it wasn't. You didn't have to do that or something, you know?
Yep. Remember we did the first one I did this year, boy. I thought it was a TXV. Yeah, oh my gosh. It was just bad. And then here we are.
I had one with Vinny says I had one with a bad TXV. The other guy from a prior company juiced the hell out of it. Had 50 subcool and a 47 superheat.
They're like, it's good
to come up. Been running that way for 3 years. Holy crap.
I mean, what's it just doing to the inside of that compressor? You know what I'm saying?
That's when you see those people that cut them open and it's like all the wear and tear on it.
Dude. Oh, I got another video coming up. Guys, like a couple years ago, I might have already talked about this. Dead compressor, and had freaking whatchamacallit in it. It broke apart. The damn it, what am I trying to say? The scroll, right? So you could hear it all just. It didn't change the filter dryer. Had to go up in the attic, change the filter dryer. But I cut it out, shook that joint around, tingling, tingling, tingling. You know what I mean? I'm like, because I went there, they're like, it's not working right. And I was like, yo, there's a restriction in this. The superheat and the subcool were all goofy. And I was like, bro, I said, what happened is, because you wanted to save, I didn't say to him, but I was like, you wanted to save $100. It was literally $100 difference. You went with the other company. They didn't change your filter dryer. And now you're having this issue. Now you just paid me $1,000 to do this, bro. I did it for $875 because I was that pissed. It was up in the attic. I was
you got that little surcharge?
And I use a press fitting. I was like, yo, cheep, in and out.
Mark it up. Yeah. Mark it up.
Yeah. We'll play these games.
That reminds me, here, when I moved in, there was a company that had to, but it was under warranty, leaking evap. They put a filter dryer in the attic, but there's still one in the.
They left it out in the condenser. Yeah.
Now I don't blame them.
But straight up, that's what I was gonna say.
Because it's a pain. I hate that they're in there to begin with, but stupid. It's just every time I look at the AC or I think about it, sometimes I'm like, damn it, there's 2 filter dryers in my damn system.
That's so funny. I wonder if it does anything now. If it, you know what I mean.
As long as it's not any restriction at all, you would think it didn't, but like, I don't know. It just bothers me.
Facts.
Anything else you got?
Nah, dude. Great conversation as usual.
We'll do the shout out this week. I know we haven't done it in a while.
Shout out to the Vinster, bruh.
He's in the chat. We'll answer one more. Oh wait. You want to answer this one?
So Kurt actually started a new podcast. I gotta steal his line. With no, I can't do that. Kurt's running service calls with Riley. He's running a little late. So he couldn't make it in. Hopefully next week, stay tuned. And
that'll be the cliffhanger every week.
Yeah. Every week, man. Just stay tuned. He'll be back.
So shout out to Vinny.
He hates us.
Shout out to Vinny Does HVAC. He also had a question. We can end on this one. What is your opinion on using Zoom Lock for installs like you see on Instagram? So, I mean, on Instagram, you're going to see a lot of this stuff. Zoom Lock or RLS or Streamline. What's your opinion?
Yeah. I got a couple takeaways on that. I think if you're putting it in a position, say like at the air handler or wherever, where it's kind of away from obstructions, I think it's a great alternative to be able to not put any heat on your damn TXV. I don't believe in cutting the bell fittings off just yet.
Oh yeah, me either.
But to reduce heat and the oxidation, I think it's a no-brainer. But obviously, like if you're doing at your condenser, you still gotta either way you gotta braze, But inside, yeah. I think it's a great. I think it's clutch.
I think for filter dryers, it makes a lot of sense, right? Like you said, you're gonna go put one in the attic. You got the space to do it.
Oh yeah, boom.
You don't want to take up the torches. You don't want to make it hotter. You don't want to be up there longer. Set up the nitro, especially if you work by yourself. It is an investment. Personally, I do like it enough to warrant it. I'm also somebody that I'm trying hard not to do everything this year because we have guys now. We have apprentices and everything. But typically on like a walk-in box, I'm brazing, I'm wiring it up, I'm starting it up, I'm doing everything. If I can just go in there, because that's where I use it the most, on a walk-in box and press it in. Once the guys like set it in place, press it in, and then move on to the next thing. That's where I really like it. But I would never, I don't think, I would never cut off the
right
bell.
now. Yeah. There's these, apparently they're supposed to be working on something for that, I think, right?
They're supposed to be stubs, or they're going to make them longer or something. But
Rhodes sent me there's these you just, and I was gonna say Rhodes sent me these things that he got from some supplier that sent him something, and then McCready know it all. You see those red like compression type fittings?
Yes.
Have you seen those?
Okay, yeah.
Those look really cool as well to do at service ports outside because they go over the bell fittings, and then you just have no heat, and then you don't have to worry about oxidation, none of that shit, you know. But
well, okay, so I've never used those. I've used the push fittings.
Me neither.
You've used the push fittings, and
no love.
don't like them.
No.
Right?
Correct.
Somebody just started making them too. I don't know if it's Subco or somebody just came out with their own version. They look exactly the same. I really don't want people using the push fittings. Press fittings with the tool, I'm good with.
All day.
I've installed so many in walk-in coolers and freezers. I've never had a leak. Even in a freezer where it's at 0, it's never leaked on me. So I trust it.
Yeah.
Did you read Jason's last comment? I'm not gonna pull it up.
No. Just pull it up, bro. I can't see.
All right.
Damn. How do I get to? Hold up.
It's a safe place. No, I got it. I already pulled it up.
Oh yeah, straight up. He said it's a safe place. Yeah, no, I know. I thought the same thing, but it really did look like a cool product. And then when what's his face? What did he ask, bro? But when Rhodes sent it to me, and I did a little bit of research on it, I was like, that's something I might be able to get behind, and I might just try it myself, like buy it myself to test out.
Well, that's kind of what you did with the last one, but you found out you didn't like it.
Yeah, but realistically, I mean, again, I will say, the location wasn't ideal. Like if was say that was doing a filter dryer, maybe boom, boom, boom. Nobody like inside, out of the way. I could see it being a quick, easy fix, but
yeah. So if you are looking into it, like I said, I think it's press is good.
I recommend it. I would go for it.
I use RLS. You use a different one, right?
Streamline.
So I have heard bad things about Zoom Lock. I'm not trying to bash on Parker Sporland, but I had a guy that stopped me. Well, we had a conversation at AHR at the booth that we were at. And he's like, bro, I don't know if it was his company or the company before they went out there. Because he does like heavy commercial, like it's bigger systems. We're gonna get off right now. Yeah. He's like, they used so many Zoom Lock fittings, right? Like,
jeez,
like more than 10, 20, like a ton. He said every single one leaked.
Yeah.
So imagine that.
I mean,
I will say also prep, if you can prep the system, because that's what I've seen other guys do is like they braze on a little stub like at the shop or wherever they're coming from.
Yeah,
and then they get to the job site and press. So that's another way to go around it.
Yeah. Did you get? Yeah. I mean, I won't say it like speeds up a shit ton of time realistically, it
just makes it a little bit easier because you're not purging.
I preferred it though. Like I had to climb across that attic, bro, with just the tool and a couple fittings instead of lugging my torches and then having to go downstairs to start to flow the nitrogen and come back up, then fire it up, Yeah,
that's what I mean. You can take the tool and then just take a couple of couplings like in your pocket. So
that's it. It's worth it.
Have a video used Zoom lock on train condenser. It lasted 2 months before he had to fix it.
Bastards. It's
There
worth a shot.
Yeah, you got to try. That's all I can say. Anything else?
Nah, man. Everybody have a blessed Friday. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir. We have we had a good show. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Later. Maybe Kurt will be here. Who knows?